Gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the commanding officer of Naval Air Station Patuxent River, Captain Douglas Burfield.
Thanks, Pat. Thanks for the rendition of the national anthem. Outstanding. Pat's a man of many talents. Also a public affairs officer, Navy Reserve Chief, mass communication specialist. He and I served together, as we discovered back a long time ago. It was still this century, right? With USS Nassau.
Yes, 2010.
15 years ago or so. Yeah. So he and I both come from the fleet, from the greater Navy, and we find ourselves here in Southern Maryland, stationed here, and what a blessing it's been to me and my family. And opportunities like this to step back to 1864 during a tumultuous time in our nation's history, the Civil War, when North and South were divided, and the Potomac, our nation's river, stood between, and Maryland, Virginia, right on the border of it, with eventually uniting all of us in one, common nation, and we stand here today in defense of the same nation. So I'm honored to be able to represent here. And as Pat mentioned, to pay respect and remembrance to 49 lives lost with an explosion at sea. Just a reminder of how dangerous operations can be, and especially in time of war and in conflict. These brave servicemen were on their way back up to DC to get the ship fixed, and had a boiler explode. And the loss of life was staggering. And I just want to pause for a minute to remember them, pray for their families, and the souls of the faithful departed. Thank you for that. Please continue to keep them in your prayers, as I know you do. You have a family heritage there, which is outstanding for me to see. I'm from Pennsylvania, and very, very Union up there. And for me, growing up, heard the stories. Went to the Naval Academy, took some really outstanding American history courses. But it really comes to life when you see family lineage connected to those lives lost on both sides, all Americans back in the 1800s, 1860s. In particular, on November 11th, which is now Veterans Day, right, coming up Monday. So very fitting, Pat. Thanks for scheduling it again right around Veterans Day and inviting the family. And mostly, thank you for being here, keeping memory alive, so we don't forget that this monument, this memorial, is here, in St. Inigoes, Maryland. St. Inigoes Creek, St. Mary's River, St. Mary's County, St. Ignatius Church. I stopped by there on the way here. If you ever want to visit that church, the key is at the gate to the base. You don't have to go on the base. You don't have to have base access. Just borrow it from the gate guard, and they'll let you in. Built in 1863 originally. This is, I think, the second one. Worth a stop there as well today if you have time. But all kinds of history around here in Southern Maryland, and I'm proud to be living here now for 3 years, and around Memorial Day as well, but especially Veterans Day, to honor those who have gone before us. Pat did a lot of research. I think most of you know the story with the USS Tulip. Those themes here are dedication, service, commitment, and doing their duty, at sea, in the line of duty when tragedy struck. So we take time like this to keep their memories alive. So I'll pause there. If there's any stories or anything you want to share from the audience, family members, please feel free. I think with a small ceremony like this, we have the opportunity to do something like that. You're welcome to come up here as well.